Guys, for those of you out there who have not seen Bull Durham, please go watch it some point this week. It is full of old school baseball wisdom that really just doesn't get taught anymore. Really, any baseball movie with Kevin Costner in it is going to have some good wisdom tidbits that you can learn from. In this scene in particular, just to give you some context, Nuke LaLoosh is the pitcher that you see on screen. He's a rookie, first time in pro ball, big time arm, doesn't really know where the ball is going, but he's got elite major league caliber stuff. Crash Davis is the veteran minor league lifer catcher who spent, a few weeks in the big leagues, but he's basically been signed to help turn this kid into a professional, help improve him, teach him how to think on the mound and like a real professional baseball player. So let's watch.
Back. Room, you got room. Back. You got room.
Kevin Costner really looks like he could have played at a high level. He's got a good throwing motion.
I'm cruising, man.
I want you to throw the next one at the mascot.
Why? I'm finally throwing it where I want to throw it.
Just throw it at the bull, right? Trust me.
He's the boss.
He's the boss. He got me this far. So again, for context, their relationship was not this good at the beginning. He, anytime Crash would try to get him to do something, he would kind of be like, well, who are you? You don't know what you're talking about. And when he started listening to Crash Davis, he started improving. And so here he's like, what are you talking about? I'm cruising. Why would I hit the bull? Why would I just throw a ball on purpose? And he's like, trust me. Just trust me. And Nuke finally relents and says, hey, you're the boss. You got me this far. I'm going to listen to you.
A staggering start by LaLoosh. He's thrown 5 outs on 9 pitches, all of them strikes.
But hasn't thrown a ball yet.
Control here tonight, Bull fans.
And Crash is asking him to hit the mascot.
This guy's crazy.
Yep. I wouldn't dig in there if I was you. Next one might be at your head. I don't know where it's gonna go. I swear to God.
I actually once had a similar, almost exact scene in professional baseball in AAA in Colorado Springs. I was facing a guy who was quite literally crazy on the mound. I took a 3-1 pitch on the outside corner, and he started screaming at me, What are you waiting for? What are you looking at? Swing the bat. And there might have been a few, other words in there as well. And I was, totally taken aback. I was like, what are you talking? Like, who are you talking to? And the catcher goes, hey, don't say anything. He's crazy. He's crazy. Don't say anything. He's crazy. He's crazy. So this does actually happen sometimes. But what Crash is trying to get across to Nuke is that you never want to fall into any kind of pattern. If hitters start to understand that you're throwing nothing but strikes, they can get comfortable in the box. They can kind of maybe lean out over the plate a little bit to try to take away that outside corner. And so you always want to keep hitters guessing and put a little bit of fear in their head. Anytime as a hitter you feel uncomfortable in the box, you're not going to be able to perform as well as you could. And so if you guys are, pitchers at home, this doesn't necessarily mean, hey, throw it 30 feet behind the hitter. If you want to do that, fine. There's no rule against it. But what you want to do is throw pitches that have purpose. And the purpose here is to make sure the hitter that's stepping in, and the rest of his team know, hey, just because he's throwing strikes doesn't mean he can't just let one eat and maybe nail one of you. It's just to put a little bit of fear in their head. And it's the same thing as if you're a pitcher right now at home, throwing one up and in on a guy. You're not trying to hit him. You're trying to move his feet, make him uncomfortable, make him think twice about kind of with 2 strikes leaning out over the box or leaning out over the plate. So again, this is just a little bit of wisdom that doesn't really get taught much anymore. Busting a guy inside, making him move his feet. This is kind of an exaggerated form of what happens in the game. Is a catcher saying, hey, this guy's a little too comfortable in the box, so we got to move his feet. Let's throw one up and in at him. Throw one up and in, make him jump out of the way, make him dive out of the box. That's a purpose pitch because that sets up everything else. I'll take one at bat I had as a freshman in college against Danny Hultzen, who was the 2nd overall pick. He ended up pitching the big leagues after a lot of injuries, but it really was one of the best pitchers I ever faced. For my first at bat against him leading off, he throws, low slot, lefty slinger with elite command, almost up and in at my face. I mean, I had to jump out of the way. And that just set up the rest of the at-bat because now he goes fastball away, strike one, fastball away, strike two, and then he starts a slider middle of the plate. And with that first pitch being in the back of my head, that thing starts a little bit at me. I just kind of I'm swinging and bailing at the same time, and obviously strike out. So pitches like that can just set the tone for the rest of the at-bat. I mean, guys like Bob Gibson. I mean, he was known to. I mean, he would hit you, but again, the purpose of it really wasn't to hit you. The purpose was to put fear in yourself and the rest of your lineup's head to think, oh, I can't get comfortable here against him. He may just let one rip at me. So I hope this helps, guys. I'm going to be doing more of these reaction videos, talking about, maybe going over, what hitting gurus are saying, which ones you can follow, which ones you should be wary of, things that happen in big league games and college games as we get, a few months away from that. But once that comes back, we'll be doing that. And then little like movies like this or coach's wisdom. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe a hitting coach or something you want me to react to and kind of give my thoughts on. And just appreciate all the support in the video, guys. And we'll stay tuned and we'll have a next one.